All right, you guys. So looks like we are live, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Facebook monetization and helping you to get monetized. I have everything all set up, my screen all set up to show you how to do the daggone thing. Now, the reason why I'm having this is because on one of my YouTube shorts that you guys probably looked at, I was talking about Facebook monetization. And there were a lot of questions. So this particular short got, let's see, 12,000 views. Okay. This is the short that I'm talking about that got 12,000 views. You guys had a lot to say. There's over 731 likes, 37 comments. And so at the end of this video, I'm going to address the questions that were asked, but I definitely want to show you how to get monetized by way of Facebook. Now, the reason why this one got so many views is because I was showing them how to get monetized within a week. And everyone was saying it's impossible. It is not impossible if you know what the hell you're doing. I know what I'm doing, and my clients, they learned from me, and I showed them how to do it, and it is 1010%. Excuse me, it's 1010% possible for you to get monetized on Facebook. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my personal account, the one that I am still growing, okay, and trying to get monetized fully. Now, I do have a paycheck and a payout that is coming that is 200 and not 200, 150, between 150 and $180 or something like that. And the reason why I'm showing that one is to show you the realistic side of Facebook monetization. I think a lot of times, oops, wrong one. I think a lot of times when you guys look at these YouTube videos, you get all motivated because people know that money impresses you. Okay. If you want to tap in, sorry, just sharing this out with my friends. I think a lot of people get impressed by the dollar signs and stuff like that. And what typically happens is you'll go into Facebook, you'll be excited about getting monetized on Facebook. And then what happens from there is you can't get monetized, or you're not getting the money the way that you thought it was supposed to be coming in. Okay. And so I definitely want to make sure that you are able to do so. Now, let me see if I can turn them back on. I did turn let me see here. I'll turn the chat back on. Okay. I turned the chat back on just in case you have any questions. Okay. I did turn them off at first because I was like, I don't want any trolls. But I do have it on slow mode, and I do have a section for Q&A. So if you have any questions, please ask me those questions. And again, the reason why I want to show you my personal Facebook account is because this is the one that I'm growing. I do have one that is my car page, and I am making a good amount of bank there, probably between 1,000, close to 3,000, I think was the top that I've had. And that one, to be honest, is locked out. I'm not gonna lie to you. But again, once you go onto YouTube, people show you these big numbers, and I don't think, this is my personal thing, I don't think they're making money like that anymore. But there are creators that are making money like that. But I'm you, okay? You're not monetized. I just got monetized. I'm fully monetized. However, I have a lot going on, so I have not been consistent. However, I've reached a bunch of good goals, and I've hit all the bonuses and all these different things. So I do have an agenda here. I am going to walk you through. I am going to share my screen so that you can see exactly what to do, how to do it. I am going to give you a content monetization plan. So make sure you stick through all the way. And I will also tell you that any other thing that you need, the links are in the comments section. Okay. I did build out a YouTube playlist for Facebook monetization so that you can come in and you can learn Facebook monetization straight through the playlist. And I'm going to continue to add on to that as the questions come in and as everything comes in. Okay. So first and foremost, let's go over the criteria for you to be monetized on Facebook. Okay. And again, I do have my notes here. So if you see me looking down, it's because I am addressing my notes. And again, ask all of the questions. Okay. Excuse me. Facebook monetization. So the things that you need for Facebook monetization is you need to have either a Facebook page or a Facebook professional account. If you don't know what the Facebook professional account is, that is when you turn your personal account into professional mode. Okay. And I'll show you how to do that. All right. You must least be 18 years old, and you must be in an eligible country and have the account that is older than 30 days. So if you are just starting a brand new account, you will not be eligible for monetization until you've had your account for at least 30 days, which is probably one of the issues that a lot of you are having, is the fact that you aren't monetized because your account is brand new. Okay. So just consider that as well. Some of the programs like in-stream ads or some of the other programs do require, and this is mostly with the Facebook business page, they do require you to have at least 5,000 followers or 60,000 active watch minutes within the last 60 days. Okay. And so those typically refer to the Facebook business page. Now, I'll be honest, the Facebook business page is a lot harder to get monetized than in comparison to you having a personal page that you turn into a professional account. Okay. So just want you to be mindful of that. All right. For your in-stream ads, which is on the Facebook business page, you have to have at least 5,000 followers, video watch time at least 60,000 within the last 60 days. And you must have at least 5 active videos published and managed by you on your page. All right. For Reels, all right, the Reels program is through content monetization, and it is only invitation only. Okay, so they have to invite you, and this is why I'm telling you what to do so that you can get monetized quickly, because you're going to get that invite. If you do what I tell you to do consistently, because that's the goal here, you will get monetized really fast. For stars, at least 1,000 followers over the next 60 days. Subscriptions, at least 10,000 followers or 250 plus returning viewers, and that is on the business page side, because on the professional personal side, you don't need that much. Okay. It just depends. We'll see. Engagement, 50,000 post engagements or 180,000 watch minutes within the last 60 days. Okay. Now, if you are trying to figure out how or if you are monetized, okay, I'm going to show you where to do that. Okay. Now, this is only for your business page. Okay. So let me show you how to do that here. You want to go into the Meta Business Suite. Okay, let me pull this up and then I'll share my screen. You want to go into the Meta Business Suite. Now, this is for business page. Okay, your professional dashboard is unfortunately not inside of the Meta Business Suite. And trust me, I get it. I'm not excited about that either. However, yeah, it's just not there. So let's go to, I'm going to show you, let me share my screen here. So once you get into your MetaBit, all right, on the left-hand side here, you can go to, I believe it's settings. Oh, I need a section here that says monetization. Let's see. Not billings and payments, tools. Oh, let's go to the 3 lines here. There it is. Monetization at the top. Once you hit the 3 lines, go to monetization. Once you click on monetization, it will tell you if your monetization is active. So, okay, so right now I have no monetization violations, and it shows you your eligibility for the business page. All right. Right now I'm only eligible for tools. Okay. Now this one right here was interesting. It says content monetization. You can earn money on original content. I've been wondering why I have not been monetized from content on my business page. So if I wanted to, I could check this out. I just have to figure out how to do that, and subscriptions criteria not met. So let's see if I can dive around and figure out why I cannot be monetized on content monetization yet. If I go to stars and I click on stars, it'll tell me all my information about stars. Right now it is saying that I can do stars, I can do branded content, etc. Okay, so if there's a policy issue, as you can see, like I said, when I clicked on there, there is something that says, hold on one second. I don't know why my thing is doing that. There's something that says I have some kind of policy issue. So if I click on policy issue, I want to know what that is so that I can clear it up. All right. So that's another thing that you guys can check out, is figuring out why you have an issue, a monetization issue. Okay. So mine says policy issue when it comes to the, when it comes to content monetization. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look around and see where I have the issue. I don't see any issues. The only issue might be is that I'm not qualified for it yet. So as I can see, I don't have anything here. Let me see my payout settings. Yeah, I don't have any issues. Let me see, maybe that isn't set up properly or something like that. So I have my PayPal, my W-9 is filled out, everything is verified, so I'm good to go. So the only thing that I'm worried about is the fact that I'm not monetized as of yet because I'm just not qualified for it when it comes to the content monetization. So remember, just come to Meta Business Suite, click on the 3 lines, and then go to monetization, and you will see where monetized. And again, this is only for if you are on your Facebook business page. Now, how do you know you're monetized on your professional page? And how do you switch over to a professional page? Because remember, you can only get paid from your Facebook business page and you can only get paid from your personal professional account. So when you are on your Facebook page, okay, this is my Facebook page. All right. When you click on this Facebook page, you want to click on your face and you want to make sure you can see your let it tighten up there. You make sure you want to see your whole page. Okay. So this is my Facebook page. At the top, right here on your cover image, there are 3 dots. Once you click on those 3 dots, all right, what you will see is a section that says turn on professional mode. Okay. So mine says turn off because it is already on professional mode. Yours will say turn on. All you have to do is click that button that says turn on professional mode from your mobile account. Okay. Once you click turn on professional mode, you are now on professional mode and you are now eligible to receive your content monetization. All right. So let me show you what this looks like from the desktop. Okay. If you are on your Facebook page, and I will tell you, your Facebook monetization looks very different on your mobile than it does from your desktop. You will find your bonuses on your mobile. You will not always find your bonuses on your desktop. Make it make sense because it never made sense for me. So let me go ahead and share the Facebook page. Okay. So now that we're on the Facebook page, let me go to I'm going to head over to my page. And again, I am already a professional account. But what I will do, if you see this, first of all, if you see that you have followers and following, you are already a Facebook professional account, which is a good thing. Okay. Dashboard button. If not, what you want to do is click on the 3 dots, same as before. And you want to toggle to where it says turn on professional mode. Okay. Again, mine says turn off. Now, if you're on, don't turn it off because you might lose your if you are monetized. All right. And so we'll talk about this dashboard in another video, but turn on your professional mode and then you are now be eligible to receive your monetization. Now, when you want to check for your monetization, you just go into your dashboard. To the left-hand side, you will see monetization. You will simply click on your monetization, but you also can scroll down here. So as you can see, I have $109, my approximate earning. I gained 108 from my content monetization. Okay, so I can see that I'm monetized. But if I were to click on this and I were to go to the overview of my monetization, it tells me everything, all the information I need, what I'm monetized for, what I'm not monetized for. So as you can see, I'm monetized for content. I'm monetized for subscriptions. I'm monetized for affiliate partnerships. I'm monetized for stars. I have a storefront. I am monetized for brand deals. I am also monetized for reels. Okay. The reels and the Instagram stories I'm monetized for as well falls under the content monetization program. Okay. And so when you click on monetization, more than likely the first thing you will get monetized for is your stars. Okay. And this is where people can gift you with some stars and you can get some income that way. All right. But this will tell you where you are. If you've gotten approved, it might say something like you're on a waiting list or something like that as well. Okay. So it will allow you to share if you're monetized or not, which is the big deal. Now, I do want to go into, and again, I can go into all of this backdoor stuff because I definitely want you to, but the big deal right now is figure out how, Rocky, do I get monetized because I'm not monetized yet and I don't know what to do. I'm going to tell you, it is a slow drip. Okay. So when you first want to get monetized for content monetization, I feel like a professional because I'm putting my hands together like this. When you want to first get monetized, you definitely have to do the most on Facebook. So what I was telling my clients about getting monetized on Facebook is you have to post at least 10 to 20 times a day. But don't let that scare you, because you can schedule out posts. If you have posts on other channels, then I suggest you repurpose those posts over to your account. But there's some rules that you need to follow first, and I'll share those with you. For example, when you have Instagram Reels, did you know that those Reels do not count for monetization until they are over at least 20 seconds? I would say 15 to 20 seconds. And the longer they watch them all the way through, the more monetization you will get. So if you're doing these little skimpy 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 7-second reels, you're not going to get paid for them, which means you're not going to get qualified for the monetization. The second thing is you want to make sure that your content is original content. Now, we'll tell you, because I've been a little sneaky, we're all a little sneaky. If I were to repost something, then I want to make sure that when I am reposting it, I remove the metadata. There's a tool called Metafo, or I put a watermark on it or something to that degree to make it seem like original content, okay? But again, you want to make sure that it's over the 20 seconds, okay? And then you want to post your original thoughts. There's just a bunch of things that you can post, all right? So as far as finding organic trending content, I'm going to tell you my secret that has helped me a lot. Now, again, with the posting every day, I'm going to show you really quick how to schedule your post, right? So you're not overwhelmed, and you can sit down on a weekend and you can batch create your content. All right. So what you're going to do is, when it comes to scheduling your stuff, all you're going to do is you're going to act like you're going to post, and you're going to drop some logic live on YouTube, talking Facebook monetization. Okay. Say I wanted to post that. All I would do is hit next, and I can either post now or I can schedule. Okay. So when you schedule, you can pick whatever time you want to post. So what I did was I was scheduling my post out for 10 to 20 times a day. And there's another little secret that I could tell you about when it comes to sharing out and how to schedule out your multiple posts. Okay. It just works. All right. So it just works. All right. So I just want to make sure I was aligned here. All right. So with that being said, when you schedule out your content, you schedule out these viral trending posts, there's tools that I use, okay, to do this, and how I can get multiple stuff, get trending content, and have great conversation around it, okay? I use my good buddy ChatGPT, or I use my good buddy Claude, okay? And honestly, I really like using Gemini AI right now, because Gemini is attached to Google, which means Google is a search engine, okay? And what I will do is, if I need something in my tone, then I will switch over to my good friend GPT, so that she can write something. She's a she can write something in my tone. Okay. Oh, hey boo, hey Royale. So yeah, so she can see something in my tone, okay? And so what I do personally, there's two places I go which are relatable content that just works, okay? Now, when you look at your Facebook, you really want to go towards your niche, but at the same time, you guys, if you stick to your niche, you might not get the viral trending content. That's why I say use your personal account. On my personal account, I'm a marketer. I talk about everything. Like, I'm in cosmetology school. I'm a marketer. I like reality TV. I'm a news person. I love my baddies, stuff like that, right? So I talk about any and everything. And honestly, at this point, if you want to get monetized, just talk about it and really think about your opinion. No overthinking this. So there are two places that I go. The first place that I go is Threads. Yes, you've heard me, the Threads app. Okay, so I'm going to go to Threads, and I'm going to tell you a feature that is on Threads that you may not know about, that does really, really well for finding the content. Okay, that is the trending section. Okay, so if you go into Threads and you go to search, all right, once you go into search, you will see that there is a trending now section. Okay, green card applicants forced abroad, AI prompt generate fan art. There's 1 million posts here, so let me click on it and see what it's about. And what I typically do is find, oh, look at me in here. I only got one like and one comment, but whatever. What was the comment? Now that I'm nosy. Somebody was being negative. They better not be negative. Let me see what they got up in here to say. Ah, this is fucking dumb. You're dumb. Let me delete that. People are just crazy. Anyway, so yeah, I'll go through here and I'll look at what gets the most likes, comments, shares, and then I will literally take this stuff, borrow it, and pass it forward. Now, if you know the creator, go ahead and tag the creator. They may or may not find you, but I will look and see what's here and see what's trending. After I find out what's trending, and because this is GPT prompts, then I can grab these prompts from somebody. Okay, so this person says another great prompt. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this threads, and I'm going to actually get this prompt, and I'm going to go over to GPT. I'm going to do this prompt for myself. So of me using interviews, like I use age paper, I'm going to add a photo of myself, and I'm actually, this is just for me because I'm using prompts. I'm going to actually use this photo of myself. I'm going to create it, and this is something that I'm going to post on my Facebook. Okay, and people love a good ChatGPT prompt, by the way, if you didn't know that. So let me find me an image of myself or my AI twin. I've been using my AI twin a lot because she's just a bomb.com. All right. I lied. I'm going to use the image of myself. So I'm going to use a regular image of me. And yes, this is me. This is not AI. And I'm going to go ahead and go through with the prompt. And because this is something that's trending on threads, I'm going to do that. All right. So when I go back, so you something else that's trending. Okay. Sean Brown's knit tote debut, 40,000 evacuate in Garden Grove. 6.0 news. People love news as well. Okay, so save image as. And then once I save this image, I am going to post this. Hopefully I'm not frozen. I said frozen. Once I save this image. Oh, I'm not even sharing this tab. Hold on one second. You guys, let me save this. My bad. Share this tab instead. Okay, I'm going to share this image. Okay, there we go. That's better. I downloaded this image. Now I'm going to go back up and I'm going to say, this earthquake, Friday or something like this. I'm going to copy this text, head over to Facebook. Once I head over to Facebook, I'm going to post this to say, hey, there was an earthquake in Hawaii. And I'll say a 6.0 earthquake hit around, and then I'll take that same picture that I downloaded and I'll pop it up there, and I'll also say something like, okay, no tsunamis expected. Hope all are okay. I remember Hawaii being my fave island. And then I'll use one hashtag. When you use too many hashtags, it doesn't work for you, okay? So I'll do Hawaii earthquake. And then I'll hit next. And if I want to schedule it, I'll do schedule. If not, and then I'll just go ahead and post it, okay? All right. So with that being said, let's go back and check on my ChatGPT photo image, and boom, there it is. This is a beautiful image. So I'm going to take this image and I'm going to download it. And then once I download it, I'm going to then take the prompt. And what I like to do is in the comment section, okay? Because that allows people to dig. Now, since I just posted this, I don't want to post anything else. So I'll just go back. I'll say, I love this ChatGPT prompt. And I'll say prompt in the comments. Okay. And then I'll add the photo so people can see the image and get impressed by the image. Okay. And then I will make sure to add the prompt in the comments. So you're probably asking, if you were to schedule post, then how can you add the prompt in the comment section? I'll show you. Okay. So I'm going to schedule it for 4:08 today, schedule for later. And then once you hit schedule for later and hit schedule, on the left-hand side, you will see a pop-up that says this post has been scheduled. Click right away where it says view. Once you see that pop up and you click view, you now can open the actual photo up and you can add a comment here, okay, in the comment section. And that will, oops, did I erase something, y'all? Section. I say prompt here. The prompt is now in the prompt section, and that's it. And as you can see, it is still scheduled. Okay. Another thing that people do when it comes to making sure that they get monetized is they do threaded posts. As threaded posts, if you didn't know, are multiple posts that kind of like that. It has the image, and then it has comment, 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 comment. I'm sure you guys have seen that before. That is another thing that people do. Okay. So I'll make this and then I'll have several comments in here, and that gets you monetized really fast. So there's a tool that you can use. Go back through the playlist so I can share that, or I can actually share it with you in a little bit. But I do want to show you the rest of the threads. Okay. I also go into my homepage and I will see what other people are sharing, and I will find out what's trending. Okay. I don't know how you were raised. You're an adult. Unlearn that nonsense. I don't know what she's talking about, but I'll see what has a lot of views, a lot of comments, etc., and then go from there. Let's see. I'm crying. Just kidding. Y'all know I love me a wig, bitch. Oh, about to do it. So I'm sorry, y'all. That's just me. All right. I'm going to saw this on threads. Okay. I'm going to put saw this on threads. And I mean, it depends on how treacherous you are. Okay. My thoughts. I'll put my thoughts, and then I'll put pass the 613 wig, please, because I know I love me a good 613 bust down with a pink highlight. To each their own. There is nothing wrong. Beauty. And that's my opinion, and I'll leave it at that. So you can find out what's trending, because more than likely, if someone is getting a lot of attention, then there is a way for you to get attention with the post as well. Now, another thing that I will do, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and schedule this out. I have something for 4:08. I'm going to schedule this out for 5:30. Okay. Another thing that you can do is you can take that, okay, and you can pop that right back into GPT and say, hey, this post is trending. Say this thread is trending, and I will put that there, and I'll say recreate this for myself. Recreate this for myself on many other topics, not related though, because GPT knows me only as business. Maybe to cosmetology. Okay, because again, if somebody is reacting to this and she's getting a lot, I'm sorry, y'all can't see this, and she's getting a lot of traction, then I'm going to pop it into ChatGPT and I'm going to recreate that in my own sense. And then so it's letting you know these are perfect for your brand because they're hit with fake superiority, soft judgment, plus fake innocence. It tells you why it worked, and then you can replicate it for yourself as well. Okay. So here's some things that I can post. Okay. I never let nobody practice on my hair. I don't care if you're in cosmetology school or not. My hair is too important for experiments. Can't use that because I'm a cosmetologist and I'm gonna need to practice on someone's hair. You'll never catch me doing a full face every single day. I genuinely love seeing skin texture, freckles, and a real face. Everybody does it, needs to look filtered in real life. I could post that, right? I'll never understand paying $700 for bundles just to wear them for 2 weeks. I'd rather invest in growing my real hair, honestly, right? So all of these things, all of these viral ideas came from that one already viral idea. So now I can use it. Okay. You never catch me using a filter on every video. At some point, people should know what you actually look like. I'll never understand how girls wear 40-inch wigs every day. My neck starts filing complaints after 10 minutes. You never catch me putting lace glue on every week. On my forehead, I have a respectful, my forehead and I have a respectful relationship. I never judge a woman for aging naturally. Wrinkles are literally proof you survived life. I actually like that. Okay. So I'm going to post that as well. All right. So ChatGPT just gave me 20 of the same type of post. And literally all I have to do is sit here and schedule it. All Facebook wants from you, and then I will move on. And I'll talk about Threadmaster later. All Facebook wants for you is a continual stream of content. That's it. That's it. So find you some kind of viral post, okay? Like this one right here, just found I'm pregnant, but don't congratulate. Ooh, okay. I'm aborting it tomorrow. Don't want to do that. Girls with bellies, post pictures in your tights maxi dress to help me remember why my belly is normal and cute. That's cute. Let's see. This one here, it was at this very moment that I knew Mackenzie, whatever, most definitely crashed that car on purpose. I don't know what she's talking about, but I might look into that as well. Okay. So just go through here, see what is viral. To all the people who think they know English, what is the opposite of thanks? This person put thank isn't. So you're going to take this and you're going to find good content that's trending, and you're going to pop it in the ChatGPT, and you're going to turn around and utilize what ChatGPT gave you, okay, so that you can. I want to talk about threaded posts, okay, but essentially when my clients got their content monetization, it was because they did threaded posts, okay? So it said like the top 5 AI tools I'll use for building a website, and they'll put that, check the comments. So put CC. Don't do hashtag CC because you're going to be taken somewhere you don't want to go with a lot of dirty things. All right. So just put 5 things that ChatGPT taught me, or 5 things, the 5 AI tools I love, or 5 cars that I want to buy in the future. And then the first comment, you put something, the second comment, you put something, in the third comment. Those are called threaded posts. And those work because people stay on your accounts and they check out all the comments as well. Okay. So those are the ways to get monetized really, really quickly. Now, with that being said, Reels, you guys, for Reels, in order for you to get reach from Reels, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about on my phone when it comes to what Facebook is saying when it comes to Reels, because again, they don't tell you things. You know what they say? If you want to hide something from somebody, put it in a book. Okay. So when you go on mobile and you go to your Facebook dashboard, this is what you will see. Okay. Now I have the option, on which I love, to make my Reels shoppable, which means I have the affiliate link there that I can add, but we'll talk about that another time. Where you want to go is to monetization. Let me see if they have the information here. And there's a section there where you can learn everything. Okay. And there's also a section here where you can get some additional bonuses. So right now you see where it says earn $116 in extra bonuses, but I'll talk about that in a minute. When you click on where it says view what's changing, it gives you the updates. Okay. It'll tell you where and how Facebook is monetizing. And again, people don't read this stuff. So it says grow watch time for qualified views. We're focusing more on rewarding original content creators for driving longer watch times and qualified views. Do you want to know what a qualified view is to them? A qualified view is a view from a non-follower. Facebook is constantly pushing your stuff to new people, and I'm going to prove it to you, okay? So once you switch your page over to a professional account, you are being recommended to other people. It's just a matter if they're going to engage or not, okay? So this is they're telling you optimize your content for earnings. Reels, they changed it. Reels must be at least 10 seconds long and watched for at least 5 seconds in order for you to get monetized on it, okay? Test different hooks, different openings, and make sure you check to make sure you're not doing copyrighted material, okay? Now, with that being said, you want to make sure you do those things so that your reels get monetized. Now, with this one, the bonuses that you'll oftentimes get if you're doing things correctly, where it says earn $116 in extra bonuses, I just got a new option today. They will give you extra money for doing extra tasks. Okay. And with these extra tasks, which I love, it'll give you little things like earn $50. So mine says create 17 reels, at least 30 seconds long. And the only views they want total out of all of those 17 views is 50 views. 50 views. So it says to activate it. So I'll activate it. All I have to do is create 17 reels, 30 seconds long in order to get $50. So a lot of times I don't even do a lot of work. I am literally just doing these extra bonuses. And guess what? You will not see these extra bonuses on desktop. You will only see these extra bonuses on mobile. That's why I said you must look at both of them. But they are also going to give me $6 if I were to share 6 posts into some groups. And once I hit 20,000 followers within the next 7 days, then I get a $60 bonus as well. So would you believe there are a lot of people that are not burning out by posting a lot of content? They're literally just doing the extra bonuses, and that's how they are getting all their monetization and all of their money. Okay. So with that being said, I've given you the content flow. The last thing that I want to suggest to you guys is to protect yourself from any violation. So check in the description box. I have a whole video, you guys, talking about what you should do to protect yourself so that you're not blocked from monetization and how you won't be shadow banned. So that way you are monetized. Okay. And that way you can, make sure that you don't get blocked, because once you're blocked from monetization, it ain't coming back. Okay. So Royal says, I make like $12 on Facebook, but I haven't even tried either. I've given you all look, go to the playlist, Royal, because literally everything is there. Everything is there in that playlist. And also I have a course in the description, and I tell you what to do in order to get your money up. I started with $7, went to $12, went to $13. Now I'm at $150. My car page is at $3,000. So it starts really slowly, but once you start gaining traction, then you definitely will start to get that income. Now, one thing that I'll say, let me share with you one last thing, because I want to prove to you that you are getting shown to outside people. And I know you've seen this top. Okay. On the left hand side, when you click on friends, this is your friends feed. Have you noticed, okay, that if I go home, there are a lot that it's because they want you to follow them. So when you transfer over your page to other people, the same way. Okay. This person, Megan Alejandro, and that's getting monetized because they're pushing you to outside sources, and they want to make sure when they're pushing you to outside sources that you are able to grasp hold of them so that you can get the money that you deserve. Okay. So with that being said, this was a lot. What I will say is jump into the description box. I have the criteria, the Meta Business Suite. I have a course for you. It's only $47, really affordable. It's about 15 courses, which is probably about 50 to 60 videos. The social media portion is being built out, but what you can watch right now is the one about the Facebook monetization that will get you monetized. Okay. And the one thing that I can say is consistency, 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 consistency. The more you post, the more consistent you are with posting, you will see how you will start being offered more things. I started with stars, then content monetization, then subscriptions, and then I had the storefront, and then I had the Reels monetization, the Instagram monetization. I get monetized for music. I'm in the partner group. I now can add product links from Amazon and Temu on there, from affiliate links. I am fully monetized, and the only thing I did was post consistently. Okay. And the money comes in as well as the bonuses. Okay. So go ahead. If you're not subscribe to my channel, like and comment. And also I will go ahead and put in the timestamps here for you as well. Hopefully they line up correctly. And yeah, get monetized. It's easy. It's not bad at all. Okay. And I'll do another video sometime later or tomorrow to answer the questions or any other questions that you guys have based on that last video I had in my shorts or this one here. So love you guys. Be blessed, not stressed. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you next week. Talk to you later. Bye.